United States of America is a sporting giant when it comes to leagues and league-based sport like the NFL, MLS, or the NBA. They dominate Olympics. They have superstar athletes. The one sport you can't quite associate with them just yet is cricket. That's left them stumped for decades now. Or so you think. This week, the USA cricket team did something special. They beat Bangladesh, an established cricketing nation, back-to-back in a T20 series. The 19th ranked side has clinched a T20 series against the 9th ranked Bangladesh side, with the T20 World Cup set to be co-hosted by the United States and the West Indies next month. Is this the perfect curtain raiser to cricket's expansion in the Americas? Has T20 cricket leveled the playing field?
Cricket in the Americas was majorly famous through the Caribbean islands, and the West Indies is a symbol of that. The old West Indies team that were the powerhouse of the sport from the early 70s to the late 90s, or the two-time T20 World Cup champion side that had flamboyant cricketers like Chris Gayle, Darren Sammy, Kieran Pollard and others. But the expansion of the sport, getting it across to the United States, had never materialized. An attempt was made with an exhibition T20 series in New York in 2015 between Sachin Tendulkar's team and Shane Warne's men. That fizzled out just as fast as it came. The biggest move now is the T20 World Cup set to take place in the Americas next month. If you thought the buzz is missing with all the pomp and show being taken up by the IPL, then just take a look at Team USA. They have stunned Bangladesh, a seasoned cricket side, not once but twice in a T20 series in the lead up to the World Cup. A team once relegated to the sidelines are now stepping onto the world stage with a fervour that's impossible to ignore. And in both the games, the United States showed different skill sets to prove their victory was no flash in the pan. In the second T20 match, the US showed what a tight bowling unit they possess. After posting 144 runs on the board, quite an average score by the current T20 standards, the pace bowling duo of Ali Khan and Shadley Van Schalkwyk bowled Bangladesh out for 138 runs, beating them by the narrowest of margins, 6 runs, to clinch the series. And in the first match, it was their batting that came to the fore. Despite being 94 for 5 in 15 overs, former Kiwi player Corey Anderson and former India under-19 player Harmeet Singh staged a super comeback for the US. They stitched a 62-run stand for the 6th wicket to take US home. So clearly, the rise of T20 cricket has been a game-changer for smaller cricketing nations. It's provided them with a platform to showcase their skills and compete against the best in the world. The US played their first ODI match in 2004, but they haven't been a regular feature in international fixtures. Cricket has pretty much remained an amateur sport in the US. The focus was still baseball. And the sport took a hit when the ICC suspended the USA Cricket Association in 2015. ICC expressed concerns about their finances and their governance. The national team could still compete, but the funding from the ICC for the growth of the sport came to a grinding halt. It was only in 2019 that a new sanctioning body known as USA Cricket was officially admitted by the ICC as a fresh associate member. Which is why the T20 World Cup coming up is extremely crucial for the country. But cricket's growth here isn't just about the game growing, it's about the stories it inspires, the dreams it ignites, and the bonds it creates. Many of the players playing in the squad have either Indian or Pakistani roots. Some of them are former international players who have played for other countries, like Corey Anderson. He represented New Zealand in 97 international matches. Or Harmeet Singh, who played for India under-19 before making his move to the States. And several other players like Monank Patel, Saurabh Netravalkar, Ali Khan. Much like the country, the USA cricket team is a multi-diverse melting pot of international players. They made their move to the States to fulfill their cricketing ambitions and find an opportunity to live their cricketing dreams outside of their native country. But with cricket's rise, is it really changing the native US audience? Are the locals as excited and involved in cricket coming home?
I don't know why people are excited, because it's not like it's going to the US and going to the, the actual Americans who've never seen cricket before, or, it will be all the Indian and the Asian and the cricketing countries diaspora that will be watching cricket. So it's not like it's going to US where you see the Americans who have followed basketball or American football and baseball will be suddenly the audience for a cricket match.
Maybe this is what sports fans in the USA need. Their own cricket team making all the right noises ahead of their home World Cup. And with the evolution of cricket in the T20 format and the game constantly changing, one thing is clear, it's a great leveler. No team is a giant and no side is an underdog, and USA will want to prove just that.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. South Africa goes to the polls on the 29th of May. I will track the election and bring you ground reports. Is it the end of the road for the African National Congress? And will former President Jacob Zuma stage a dramatic comeback? From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global south. Join me every weekday live on First Post.